Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new online office admin training. So when you log into the new online office, the first thing you'll notice is that the interface is completely new and modern, and most importantly, it's fully responsive. If I resize my browser, you'll see that the content is going to shift accordingly. So what this means is that now online office is accessible from any kind of device, a tablet, a mobile phone. So if you're on the go, you can get to property information, contact information, and so on. So moving down, we have something brand new called the newsfeed. So this is a very social media-esque kind of way to communicate with your organization. So admins of both office and company level can create announcements that go to their different groups of agents. So the permissions are very similar to what we have today. An office admin can send announcements to all of the agents within their office. A company admin can send announcements to everyone within the entire organization. Agents can also subscribe to different topics and talk within groups themselves. So let's talk really quickly about topics. So there's a drop down under My News Feed. So by default, everybody defaults to the My News Feed. This is where they're going to see, again, those announcements that are coming from you as company admins or office admins. But you can also break it into different topics. So I'm going to go down to the bottom item, All Topics, and pop this up. So this is kind of from a agent perspective. They can subscribe to different topics. As an admin, you can also create new topics. So similar to the categories that we talked about above, you can add permissions to these topics. You can break them down by different offices and different audiences, which is really nice. So now if I go to post an item, let's click new post. You'll see I have an area where I can have my content for my post. So I'm going to say, good morning, everyone. I can upload a graphic or an image to support the content of my post. I can also change the topic, and I can include a link URL. And what's really nice is I can also embed that URL. So our system would go out to that website, grab a featured image, grab some preview content, and bring it into your post. So I'm going to submit this post. You can see that we have two columns of content. We have the newest stuff at the top, and this feed will kind of adjust as we add more posts. Let's go into one that was posted previously and look at how we would actually embed that URL. So again, really simple. I put my URL in here, I click embed, and you can see the preview here. It's brought in an image and some content from that page to really enhance that post for me. So again, if we want to narrow down the content based off of topic, we can also just click in here. I can see here's my announcement content, here is my open house content, and we can really narrow it down to a focused set of posts that are relevant to what we're looking for. All right, next let's go into properties. So I'll mention quickly that you'll notice the navigation is organized differently than it used to be. So in the previous online office, over time as we added new functionality and particularly as we added new administrative tools, they kind of all fell under that administrator section. And some of it maybe could have been grouped differently. So what we did is we really audited which sections are accessed by agents and admins the most, and then we ranked everything accordingly. So first we have our dashboard, which is where we're going to land, see announcements from the company, and then we'll next go into properties, client relations, and so on. So next, let's take a look at properties. So by default, it's going to show me a gallery view, which has a little bit more emphasis on photos, making it easy to visually scan and find the listing that we're looking for. We also still have a table view, which can be toggled over on the right-hand side. So we'll toggle to the table, and this allows us to scan pieces of data a little bit easier if we're looking through longer lists of properties. So back out to the gallery view, I'm going to go into my 1, 2, 3, 4 example street and show you a couple things in the property edit and a little bit of a refresher. So in general, the property edit is bringing in all of the same data that we had before. So the MLS process is going to run, it's going to pre-populate this data in Online Office for agents to edit. And then from there, they might want to make some enhancements. So most common enhancements would be adding a description or expanding on the description if there was a character limit at the MLS. So through the description editor, they can add a video, they can add advanced formatting, and so on. And then the other really common thing they might do is add more high resolution photos. Sometimes the photos might get downsized when they come in through the MLS. So it's very easy. Agents can delete all of the photos from the MLS and then upload all of their original high resolution ones that they might have on their computer. So if the agents have made enhancements to their listing, it's very important. We want to go under the MLS tab. So over on the right hand navigation, we land in general. Next, we want to go to MLS. And then we have our MLS data update status. So by default, when we pull a listing in from the MLS, it's going to be complete update with photos, meaning that every time our process runs, we're going to bring in every single piece of data and refresh it. Now, if we've made enhancements to the description or the photos or anything else, we really might want to preserve those changes. I would recommend price and status with or without photos. Again, if we've done photo enhancements, we want to do price and status without photos, which means that when we run our MLS process, the only things we're going to update are those really core pieces of information. We want to make sure that if there's a status change, like it's been sold or it goes off of market, we remove it from our website. And if there's a price drop or adjustment, we would get that key update as well. So we'll talk really quickly about photos. So one thing that is exciting with this new online office is that we are no longer limited to 50 photos. The MLS process and the consumer website have both been adjusted accordingly. So the MLS process will bring in everything from the MLS. So even if that is over 50, it will bring in all of those photos. And then through this new UI, agents can add to that or replace them. You'll see if we look at my property web score summary in the upper right-hand corner, I have 117 photos uploaded on this listing. Now, we know that really might not be necessary for every property, but we do have the flexibility now to accommodate photos over 50. The next section within client relations is our calendar. This is going to be our personal calendar tied to our account only. So as an agent, these would be their own personal calendar items. Guest accounts has moved under the client relations section. This would be, so guest accounts that are created on an agent branded website go to the agent. Guest accounts that are registered on the company website come to the company. And so from here under guest accounts, then they can be managed. They can be easily added to your contact library. We can click into them to get more details. And this is where we can really kind of incubate and manage those contact or those guest accounts. Next, let's talk about the My Website section. So this is going to be something that's available to agents as well. My Website would be, kind of the new version of the website builder. So an agent can go in here, they can set their look, they can choose from a gallery of different designs. They can go in and customize their settings. Something that's brand new is that before we just had kind of a basic simplified search on the agent websites. Now we also have an advanced option. So this is going to add on min, max, price drop downs, bedrooms, and bathrooms. So by default, agents, when they log in, they're all going to be set to the basic option, which is what they have today. And they can, of course, come in then to this new My Website section, and they can set it to the advanced option. Let's go under Build Your Homepage. This is where we're going to find all of the same types of drag and drop, easy to use modules we have today. And then let's go under Add More Pages. So under Add More Pages, agents can add unlimited interior pages. They can also add sub pages and nest them. So a lot of control there. If I go in and edit this custom lead gen page, you'll see agents also have the option to now attach custom forms on a page-by-page basis. So let's say they're running some sort of campaign, some sort of social media thing. They want to direct traffic to a particular page and gather leads there, they can do that. They can add, again, simple contact form, detailed contact form, and configure the different, email subject and lead address options the same as you can at that consumer website level. Blogging and communities, I'm going to kind of skip over. Blogging is very much the same. We still have the three different channels that we can submit to: the company level, the community blogs, and then the agent blogs. Communities will still have a library of boundary data that you can access through the Add City or Add Neighborhood functionality. All communities will be brought over. New construction is something new. So we have the ability to add builders, developments, and available homes. And again, they're kind of structured and tiered that same way. We have a builder, we will have developments under that builder, and then we will have available homes under the development. So through here, you can go through add builders, developments, available homes, and then they will show up as a new section on the consumer website called New Home Communities. Next, we have our upcoming events section, which is new. This is going to be a company-wide calendar functionality. So as an office or a company admin, I can come in and I can add new events. This is a place then where agents can come and see a company-wide calendar view. An agent can then click into any kind of item and they can add them to their personal calendar. So if I add this to my calendar, I would then see it under client relations under my own personal agent calendar. Let's say I've added some different events and I might want to manage them, delete them, so on. I would toggle over to the table view. This is where you get some more advanced options for editing things that you've already created. The next section is storage, which is loading up for us. So storage is our same cloud-based storage where admins and agents can upload files. All of this will be ported over. Now, something to note is that the URL structure has changed. So if we have an item that we've made a public URL on, so let me upload something really quickly. All right, so I've got a logo file, and from here I can go and edit it, and I can say make it public. So then I will have this get URL button at the bottom, which gives me a URL that I can share that file with. So the URL structure has changed just a little bit. All of that being said, the existing URL structure from Legacy Online Office will still work, and it will just redirect to the new location. Let's go and look at the store, which is brand new. So this is a place where we can upgrade our document storage for the online office storage we have here, or webmail if that's an integration that you have with us. Next, we'll talk about reporting. We will still have traffic and leads. Again, out of this demo account, I don't have a lot of data to work with. So let's go in and look at web score. We can run it for different levels within the company. Let's go and look for a sales rep one. I apologize. In my demo environment, it's not going to let me jump into this web score reporting. So let's actually go to organization, and then I will show you where agents can access their web score directly. So within organization, really straightforward. We now just have basically roster type of administration happening here. So we can add offices and users here. And then let's go up to the last section, which is the upper right-hand corner. We have a new drop down for my profile. So this is where agents will go now to manage all of their personal information. So you can see that if an agent comes in here, this is the quick place they can go to see their own web score. It's going to show them the same criteria we had before, and it's going to have quick links to go into different sections of Online Office and make improvements, add content as needed. This is also where they can add and they can add or remove and change their photo. And then scrolling down to our security module, we have something that's new, which is allow administrators to log in as me. So this is, let's say an agent wanted some help with something with their contacts. They want an administrator to help them with something, but they don't want to share their password. They can simply check the allow administrators to log in as me box. And then as an admin, you will see a new option under your my profile drop down, and it will say switch user. If you click switch user, you can then log in as anyone who has opted into this setting. We can also go through, update our password, update our security question, manage our phone numbers, manage listing agent IDs. So again, just a quick reminder, if an agent ever is finding that a listing from the MLS is not coming into online office for them to enhance, we should always check the MLS listing agent IDs. That's the number that helps us tie the listings from the feed to that individual agent. So it's just a quick troubleshooting step. Whenever a listing is missing, we check and make sure these IDs are correct. So that takes us through the quick tour of the new online office. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to getting this out the door to your systems. Thank you. Bye.